Be honest with me for a second. Have you ever opened your phone just for 5 minutes and suddenly it's 2:47 a.m.? Your eyes hurt, your brain is fried, and tomorrow is already ruined. Yeah. That was me every single night. And I used to think, bro, I just have no self-control. But the problem wasn't me. It was 5 apps on my phone. I deleted them. And something weird happened. My anxiety dropped. My focus came back. And life felt quieter. Let me show you which ones. Here's the scary part. Most of us don't even use our phones for fun anymore. We use them to escape from assignments, from pressure, from feeling behind in life. You're tired, so you scroll. You feel guilty, so you scroll more. And the cycle never ends. But deleting these apps didn't make me boring. It made me free. And let's start with the worst one. Yeah, I know. Everyone saw this coming. TikTok is not an app. It's a time machine. You open it at 10 or you close it at 11:43, and you don't even remember what you watch. And the crazy part? You're not relaxed after. You're overstimulated and empty. When I deleted TikTok, my attention span slowly came back. Studying felt less painful. My brain stopped craving noise every second. Here's the rule. If an app decides what you watch next, it's deciding how you think. Pause that thought, because the next app is sneakier. Instagram didn't stress me out because of Reels. It stressed me out because of comparison. Someone your age, traveling, making money, living their best life. Meanwhile, you're in bed, late assignments, dark circles, and self-doubt. Even when you're not sad, Instagram plants this quiet thought. Am I behind? After deleting it, something changed. I stopped measuring my life against highlights. I focused on my progress. If you can't delete it completely, do this. Remove it from your home screen. Log out after every use. Use it only on browser. Make it inconvenient. Your future self will thank you. Now let's talk about an app no one expects. I didn't delete YouTube forever. I deleted mindless YouTube. You know the type. Just one video before sleep. Suddenly it's podcast, then reaction, then drama, then random nonsense. Your brain never shuts down. What I did instead, turned off autoplay, unsubscribed from junk, kept only educational plus intentional channels. YouTube should be a tool, not a bedtime trap, because sleep deprivation is ruining more lives than laziness ever did. And that leads perfectly to the next app. This app quietly made me angry. Every time I opened it, bad news, arguments, negativity, people shouting opinions. Even when I closed the app, the tension stayed in my body. Deleting Twitter didn't make me uninformed. It made me peaceful. You don't need to know everything happening in the world when you're still trying to fix your own life. Protect your mental space, because no one else will. Last app. This one surprised even me. For me, it was games. For you, it might be random apps. Endless chatting.
Just to relax and stuff?
These apps feel harmless, but they steal energy, not time. After deleting them, nights became calmer, mornings less painful. I felt more in control. Comfort is good, but too much comfort kills growth. And here's the part nobody tells you. Deleting these apps didn't make life perfect. It made it clear. I could hear my own thoughts again. I felt bored sometimes, and that boredom, it pushed me to study, plan, reflect, improve. Discomfort became a teacher, and peace became addictive. Don't delete everything at once. Start with one app tonight, just one. Delete it before sleep. Feel the resistance. That means it mattered. Replace scrolling with writing your thoughts, stretching, planning tomorrow, sleeping earlier. Small steps, real change. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just overstimulated. Try this tonight, not tomorrow, not one day. Tonight. If this helped you, comment, "I'm taking control," and let's level up together. I'll see you in the next one.